Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to speak with you about the embassies, right? You guys have been asking me which embassy is open. Is my embassy open? What's going on? When will the embassies reopen? And so I'm going to tackle those issues in this video. Stay tuned all the way until the end. Guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I'm Latoya McBean Pompey. I'm an immigration lawyer. For those of you who are new to me, welcome to my channel, by the way. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much for trusting me enough to be part of this community. Now, let's get right into it, guys. I have my laptop in front of me, just so you know, it's right here. And I'm also going to pull up a presentation that I pulled together for you guys because I figured, you know what, it's better to just lay this out for you in a way that you could understand, in an easy to understand way, I should say. So what's going on with the embassy reopenings? Well, first of all, guys, COVID-19, right? COVID-19. So with respect to COVID-19, the U.S. embassies around the world have shut down, right? In mid-March, the embassies, they issued a release indicating that, well, they, being the State Department, issued a release saying that U.S. embassies are closed to the public. They are only providing emergency services only, and they will let us know when they will reopen. Now, what you guys should know is that as of the filming of today's video, there is no order to reopen all U.S. embassies to the public yet. There is no order from the State Department. And you might be saying to yourself, well, Latoya, I've heard that this embassy has reopened and that embassy has reopened. Why are you now saying there is no order, right? And that's because the State Department, friends, has not issued a press release indicating that they've ordered or instructed all of the U.S. embassies around the world to reopen. No, what's happening these days is that embassies are reopening, providing some services on a case-by-case basis with approval from the State Department. So there is no worldwide reopening yet. No. In fact, most of the embassies are still closed. This is the lay of the land for you right now. Some embassies have reopened to the public. Number one. Number two, some embassies only have limited services. Number three, some embassies are scheduling visa appointments for a later date, for, when I say later date, for the fall. What some embassies are doing, and this has been our experience, we contacted a U.S. embassy in Guyana recently, as a matter of fact, to schedule an appointment for a client, and we were given the next available appointment date being in October. So some embassies are scheduling their non-immigrant visa appointments and immigrant visa appointments for a later time, months down the road. All embassies are providing emergency appointment services. If there is a true and genuine emergency, such as a medical emergency or something very big and significant, they are providing those visa appointment services. So they have not entirely closed off to the public. Here's what you should do, guys, to find out, well, what's the story with your embassy. Contact them, call them. All U.S. embassies have a U.S. number, area code. Call that U.S. number if you're here in the U.S. Call them and find out, are they scheduling interviews? If so, what is their next appointment availability date? But just be prepared to have your visa application number in front of you, as well as your passport number, so that they could help you on the phone. And if you need to schedule an appointment, you can also do it over the telephone with them as well. But they will give you an appointment date, friends, that is in the future, right? Their next available appointment date. So you've got to contact them. Now, there are certain visa application centers that have opened. Starting June 1st, they've reopened. And so here is a list of those cities where visa application centers are opened. And we have Bangkok, Beijing, Berlin, Perth, Fiji, Sydney, right? Melbourne, Brisbane, Hong Kong. So in those cities, and you'll see the list here, the visa application centers started opening on June 1st. Now, I do know through the grapevine that there are some other embassies that have visa appointment availability coming up. And so we know in the UK, in Belfast, I should say the Belfast Embassy, they have July and August appointment dates. UK, London, July and August. Guyana, I've mentioned October. The Mission of Mexico, non-immigrant visas for emergency travel only. So they're not providing non-immigrant and immigrant visa appointments aside from the emergency travel that I've indicated here for the non-immigrant visas. So this is what's really going on, friends. So contact your embassy directly. Don't be afraid to do so, and just ask when is their next visa availability date. If they also have a date in which they're going to reopen to the public, you could ask them for that information as well. But as of today, the filming of this video, the State Department has not issued an order to reopen all U.S. embassies. Why not? Well, because they're still citing, obviously, COVID-19 as the reason for the shutdown. So friends, I know this is very frustrating for you. You're separated, right? Many of you are separated from your family, and the closures of the U.S. embassies does not help your situation. And I completely understand that. And I speak with you almost every day, and I can feel your pain. And it's very heartbreaking. But just hang in there, contact your U.S. embassy, call them directly, and ask questions, because on the websites are usually really bad. They don't provide really good information, the type of information that you're asking for. So just call them and ask the questions, and just hang in there as you and us, my clients, we're waiting for embassies to reopen as well, so that my clients can have their interviews scheduled and move things along with their life. So friends, I hope you found this video helpful. Share it with other people. Guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.